My name is Jason Crawford. I'm the CEO of Block Imaging here in Holt, Michigan, and I have been with the organization for about 23 years.
Hi, my name is Paul Beard, and I'm the Vice President of Parts and Service Operations at Block Imaging.
Block Imaging is an organization that supports service, parts, and equipment for medical imaging devices around the world. So we're in the healthcare market, and the organization keeps medical imaging equipment up and running using our engineers, our parts, our technical knowledge to support healthcare providers who are taking care of patients and their diagnostic needs.
As Block Imaging continued to grow, one of the challenges we faced was to be able to get communication and information from one team to the other. We were working in multiple different systems that didn't allow that to happen. And so when we looked at Legendary Supply Chain, the ability to be able to bring our finance, our inventory, our service delivery, our project management together and have that information flowing seamlessly, it was a desire for us.
In the couple of years before we implemented the Legendary tools, Block Imaging was facing some of the challenges that come with significant growth. So the organization was growing. We were providing service to significantly more pieces of imaging equipment across the country. We were hiring more engineers, building more inventory to support our business. And we were running into a challenge where we were using multiple tools to support the business that weren't really speaking to one another. And so we were using some Salesforce tools out of the box for some CRM needs we had in serving customers. But those tools were totally separate from our ERP system that we were using for managing our inventory and handling our accounting. And with those systems not speaking to one another and a lot of human duplication necessary in order to get information working in both tools, we recognized that we were not finding the efficiencies we needed in order to continue growing the business. Around that same time, Block Imaging began an acquisition process that was going to dramatically increase the scale of the business. And we knew that we were headed towards a cliff where the tools we were using to manage the business were not going to allow for the level of scale and the level of innovation we were going to need for the business as we continued our growth trajectory. One of the first reasons we started to look at Legendary Supply Chain is because we knew it was built on the Salesforce ecosystem. We wanted to be in an environment where we could continue to iterate on and develop and customize things, while at the same time knowing that beyond standard Salesforce, we needed a partner who had some of the inventory controls, the service capabilities, and some of the structure necessary for us to begin building and expanding our business on. We came across Legendary Supply Chain as just the right combination of structured contract management and CRM capabilities, while at the same time allowing us to enter in some of the automations and some of the customized tools that we knew we were going to need in order to support our medical imaging industry. Block Imaging is using the Legendary Supply Chain tools to manage every piece of medical imaging equipment that we're servicing across the country. That is thousands of individual devices that each have very specific service level agreement commitments and obligations we've made to support that system and keep it up and running. The Legendary Supply Chain tools allow us to know where all of our engineers and all of our tools are located so that we can get the right technical team member on site with the right tools and parts to get that system up and running quickly so that healthcare providers can take care of patients. Not only do we have the details on where our technical team is able to support these thousands of pieces of imaging equipment, but it also allows us to manage tens of thousands of parts on the shelf that are ready at a moment's notice to pull, pack, and ship to that location to get that system back up and running. Between the service management tools, the technical information, and the equipment records that we're managing on the Legendary Supply Chain platform, it is allowing us to not only keep customers updated on each step of their service event, but it's giving us the tools we need to get all of those pieces and parts on site to get a piece of equipment up further faster.
As we continue to implement the efficiencies that we're gaining from Legendary Supply Chain's tool, one of the things we're really excited about is how we're going to be able to reduce the hours it takes or the minutes it takes in particular processes. The more contracts that we have, the more service events that we have, the more financial transactions that are happening, having that information quickly and efficiently will allow us to move forward in ways that we could have never dreamed possible. We are already starting to see those efficiencies happen, and we're excited for the future.
With the Legendary Supply Chain tools, Block Imaging is positioned to continue to sustain the growth trajectory that we are on. As an organization that is quickly adding to our team, training up new team members to take on the challenges of tomorrow, this legendary set of tools allows Block Imaging to scale not only the next large customer accounts that we're taking on, but to create better reporting and dashboard views to give clarity to our customers and to our team on how we are taking steps to serve them better. I'm also really excited for some of the automation that we see coming to actually build in more capabilities for our own team to work through common activities even more quickly and effectively than we're doing today, and to see our team be capable of giving more real-time feedback, not only to one another, but also to our customers and vendors. We think that we're moving down a track with Legendary that is going to allow us to really bring our vendor partners to the table and integrate some of their capabilities into what we are offering our customers. And we're working off of a platform that allows us to really work with the rest of our industry very transparently and with automations that allow us to move further faster.